Well, if you couldn't see it before, you can definitely see it now. The passing of the torch in this chapter only solidifies that Magi is soon going to end. And it clicked with me because when I heard that Magi only had 4 chapters left, like about last week, I believe, I was like, okay, got 4 chapters. They have their final objective left. How are they going to execute that within 4 chapters? And then I started to get like Bleach flashbacks. I'm like, yo, Kubo only had like 5 chapters to defeat a villain that no one has touched. Like it was crazy. They were on Doomsday Hour. Like that's what Magi was on. They were like Doomsday Hour, basically. Like the world was about to be like basically destroyed. Like Kid Boo's up there on the cliff with the Planet Buster. Like it's about to happen. But the way that this chapter executed it not only got me the feeling like, oh, Magi is about to end, but the way that Alibaba handled the situation was great. It was honestly, it was perfect. Because last week I saw no way that Alibaba was gonna like get out of this. Like, are they gonna kill 14 metal vessel users and Alibaba's being the last one left? That would be sad that would be extremely sad. But the way that all the younger characters, Judar, Hakuryu, Kogyoku, Alibaba, Aladdin, Morgiana, the way that all of them handled this situation and were like, yo, they took a step back. They were like, yo, why do we have to give ourselves up and leave it to one person for them to handle it? It's been the reoccurring thing. That's why everyone's like, yo, you need one king. You need this and that. We got to unify the world. You can't one person cannot unify the world. It's not going to go that way. And the way that they did it, they were basically like, what if Alibaba becomes a dictator? What if he becomes corrupt? What if he's not even a bad king? But what if the circumstances completely change? Like, what if there's no more wars? Okay, yeah. But then like a flood happens. 95% of the world is flooded. Well then. And then he made a statement like, oh, Sinbad gave it to Aladdin, so I mean Alibaba, so hey, whatever. It's not our problem, basically. So you can see how the views of the older people are less like they're so old fashioned that the younger generation can just already get it. It's already in their head. They're like, yo, we need to unify for real. We need to stop leaving it to one person and we need to go. You know what I'm saying? Even Sinbad, he was like, he had gotten taken back from it. He's like, yo, because y'all kept leaving it up to one person. Y'all going to leave it up to Alibaba. Sinbad was going to leave it up to Alibaba because Alibaba had the ability that he got when he was in Ela. He had got the ability to move between dimensions. You know what I'm saying? He had got or at least perceive it. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that the way that they were going to do it all could have been avoided. I mean, it's avoided. The way it's avoided is so simple, but no one thought of it. I didn't even think of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you see the passing of the torch, and it's crazy. It's like, oh my gosh, this chapter. I don't know why it has this effect on me. I guess it's because I know that Magi's about to end, and I can feel it because the torch has been passed. The new generation are about to handle everything that's coming their way. All these towers. But the bad thing about this, the thing that had all the older characters kind of shook was that Cohen stated that he doesn't agree with anything that Sinbad said. Like, there's no reason to have to sacrifice 14 to sacrifice any metal vessel users to acquire a magic that can send all the towers to a different dimension. There's no need for that because Sinbad had already stopped the us returning to the Rook. There would be no need. All we just have to do is destroy all 25 towers. That's all we need to do. But then Sinbad hit him with this. He was like, yo, if we were to do that, right? The Sacred Palace is like, it's done. It's done. The Sacred Palace is done. If we were to do that, then the Jinn, the metal vessels, and the Magi system would all be gone. Would all be gone. And because of the Sacred Palace is gone, there's no differentiating between fallen Rook, Black Rook, and like regular Rook. So there's no differentiating. And same as I said, and in that scenario, when you have all these conflicting ideals, what would happen? He would say it'd be a great war. A great war would come. And you see in everyone's mind, you're like, you get to move. You're like, yo, we need this Magi system. This Magi system has helped us. Lady Scheherazade has helped us for 200 years. How do we do it? We got 3 metal vessel users from this. We got a king. You know what I'm saying? Like all this stuff. Like it's where would we go? They're lost. Even Kome's like, yo, what would like? Are we just gonna go back to hell? Like you remember when Kome and Komen, they were just like, when they were younger, they were like cowering because of the sight, because all the war that they had to go through when they were younger. Like that hell, he doesn't want that to return. You know what I'm saying? And you had like this funny scene with the finalists. You're like, what's the bad thing if all the metal vessels are gone? Like, what's so bad about that? Because you know they're so strong that it doesn't even matter to them. You know what I'm saying? And then you see the thing from Arba. This is what I like the best, Arba, because Arba should know all of it. Arba is the oldest person there by far. And she's like, yo, she's like, y'all, I guess she's basically like coming to terms like, well, they're deciding the same thing that happened in Almataran, leaving it up to one person. And I guess she's like, I guess that's the best way. I guess they're putting their faith in someone that's reassuring. You know what I'm saying? And then when everyone flipped the switch, Alibaba was like, I don't want to do it. There's no point in it. And I'm like, bruh. And then you get everyone like Hakri, he's like, yeah, I can do some stuff that Aladdin can't. I mean, Alibaba can't. And there'd be no point in giving all of us up just to rely on Alibaba. What if Alibaba messes up? And then you got Judar. Judar's like, yo, y'all are old. You're following in your old past, in your old ways. Step down. Like, there's a better way. And you got Koyoku. She's like, yeah, I was scared when I was doing my kingly things and when I got my country back on track. But yeah, I did it and it made me feel good. And Morgiana, he's like, that's the man that I'm going to marry. That's why I'm going to follow him until I die. This chapter just states that everyone has a role. No one in this world is scum. Alibaba stated in this chapter, this is a new world. They got hope. They got hope. And they're going to bring it for the next 2-3 chapters, however many you have left. And then you see the scene with Alibaba and all of them, the last page, and you got all of them, they just looking up and they about to go. They're going. They leaving it up to the new generation, and the new generation is sticking together. They doing this. They going in. And they gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? They gonna fight for what they believe. They gonna stop just like leaving it up to one person and then not paying attention to what else happens next, because it's been happening for generations and generations and generations. And they're finally like, no, we gonna really unify, and we're gonna face this problem. We're not gonna just keep putting it on a back burner. And I'm like, yo, that's real. That's real. That's honest. That's like real. That's what they've been doing for the longest. Like Cohen, he was like, yeah, you need one king, cause like Solomon, cause like Solomon messed up. Some people hate to say, technically Arba was right. Solomon did mess up. That was his hiccup. That was like his biggest hiccup as like becoming like sacrificing God, becoming a king. You know what I'm saying? Becoming a godly figure in a way. You know what I'm saying? That was his fault. Everyone being reliant on him. And like Alibaba said, once that person that gave you that power stops holding your hand, everything is messed up. You don't know what to do and you're lost. And all the imagery, you saw Alibaba in his past, with Kasim and all that. It's crazy. And Abba in his past with his stepbrother, with his best friend, Kasim, you know what I'm saying? And you just see them and they're just happy and all of that. And you see Morgiana when she went in her past, you see Judar, his past, you know, it's like everyone's on this one track. They're like, we made this mess, we gotta solve it. You know what I'm saying? Sinbad, he's like, yo, Aladdin, you knew Alibaba would do this. Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's my boy. That's Alibaba. And I'm like, yo, this chapter was just crazy, man. It was too good for me not to say anything about it. You know what I'm saying? It's too good for me not to say anything about it. You got Alibaba and you got Hakuryu, Morgiana, Kogyoku, Aladdin, Judar, all of them on one mind. The new generation is going to take up the reins. And they're going to go and they're going to win. This is, honestly, chapters don't really get me like this, but yo, this was the most inspirational chapter. It's so good. It's so good. And it just solidifies that Magi's ending. And it makes me sad, but it also makes me happy to see Alibaba, because you remember in the beginning of the series, Alibaba was like, yeah, we're gonna do this and this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm gonna become a king and all that. I want riches, I want gold, I want the girls, I want my country back. I want to reclaim my spot on the throne. Alibaba was like, no, because Alibaba had 100 years basically of knowledge, all wrapped inside his head, and he's like, no, I'm not gonna become a king. I'm just not. Why should one person decide everything? We need to do this as a group and unify. Yeah, but yo, this chapter was crazy, man. It was I love this chapter. It was so good. 3 more left. Let's see how Magi goes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, after saying that, I'm done. Give your thoughts in the comments. Like this video. Go in the description. I got to GoFundMe for my girlfriend. She's not feeling that well. You know what I'm saying? She's a diabetic. She needs insulin. And I would greatly appreciate any donation will help. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm out of this world.